Hey, what's going on? This is PKJ, Pastor Patrick Jones, coming to you. Today is Thursday. So you know what today is. That's right, it's Throwback Thursday. Throwback Thursday is the day that I come to you and talk to you about a story from my childhood and bring it to make it apply to today so that it can empower you for total life success. So here it is. This story happened, I had to be about 10 years old. And when this story happened, I was just ignorant. I didn't know any better. I was living with my aunt at the time. My mom was in the hospital. This is the time that I was like grounded for a year. I don't know if you all remember that story. You know, when I called the contact. Okay. But yeah, I was grounded for a year, and so the only thing I could do is play in my aunt's yard. Now, I had another aunt that stayed next door, and I had a cousin named Terry that lived next door. Now, Terry and I used to play out in the yard all the time. And so I from the country, but I didn't really understand much about a whole lot about country life until I got a little bit older. So my cousin that lived next door to my aunt, he understood some things. So we were out there in the yard, and there was a little baby bird that fell out of the nest. I don't know if it was a robin, blue jay, I don't remember exactly. But the bird fell out of the nest that was in the tree. And we saw it fall. And I said, "What's that?" And Terry said, "Oh, that's a bird that fell out the nest." I say, "Oh, okay." And so I go over there to look at it. And Terry say, "Pooh Bear," that's what they used to call me. "Pooh Bear, don't go near that bird." I said, "Man, what's wrong? I'm just going to check on the bird, make sure it's all right." And so I go and I stand over the bird. He said, "Pooh Bear, don't go near that bird." And I said, "Terry, I'm just going to check and make sure the bird is all right." So I had a little sensitive bone in my heart for animals at that time, just a little bit. And so I go pick up the bird. I said, "Oh, look at the bird." I hear Terry just scream, "Pooh Bear, look out!" I said, "What?" He said, "Run!" As I look up, here comes this mama bird, come down, wingspan. I drop the bird, and as I take off running, all of a sudden I feel something peck me in the back of my head, pow, to where I was bleeding. And I'm sitting there crying. I don't even know what I did wrong. And so I get pecked in the head because the mother was trying to protect her baby. What's the moral of the story? Moral of the story is this. Number one, when you have people give you a warning, you should listen to it. Because the Bible says only a fool despises wisdom. Terry had been living on the outskirts of Eudora longer than I had been living. You know, so he understood a little bit more about country life. I should have been able to listen to him. If I'd have listened to him, I'd still have my hair in the back problem. That's probably why my hair fell out, because that bird took the little hair that I had back there. You know, so I learn to listen. Number two, be careful how you treat God's people. Jesus made the statement. He said, "It is better for someone to have a string tied around their neck, a rope tied around their neck, and have a big cinder block attached to that rope, and they thrown into the sea and drown, than it is to hurt one of his little ones." So be careful how you treat God's people, and listen to people who are wiser than you, who are older than you, who know a little bit more than you. Stop thinking you know everything. Because when you think you know everything, you're going to find yourself in a bad situation. You're going to find yourself hurt. Hey, this is Ellen Jones' second son, saying life is too short to play games. So keep it real. 2 fingers to the north. We out of here.